Okay, so these have hardened enough that I can put the back coat on. The question was, they have petals. Definitely have petals. And the only way I could use this side instead of the other side is wait for this completely harden, put it back in face down, and pour the back side on that. It's so beautiful, I'm really tempted to do it. This side looks like it's going to have petals also, but it's going to have blobs. Not too many. It's going to have petals on the inside too. I can see that. I won't know that until I take this back off completely. I don't want to take it out because it's kind of sealed in there nicely. So what's put on top is not going to seep in because it's pretty much set in there nice. The dilemma is, do I like this side better or am I going to like the other side better? And then we'll take the chance and put the back on this side. I think it's going to have enough petals on this side, even though it has a few blobs, that it's going to be pretty. So we're going to do it on this side. Same thing with the other one. Same thing with that one. I want to make sure they're flat. Down flat. Okay. I got my scale here. And I'm going to measure out the resin and add the backing color, which I think is going to be this color right here. This very nice dark color, which is called Pure Soul Purple Heart. It's too purple. I might switch to the true blue, which should be beautiful also. But it's very blue. And I'm not sure if I want to do that. I think I want a darker color. I can make it a little darker with this too. Okay, let's do it. I need my gloves. Gotta have the gloves on. When you're working with resin, you have to have the gloves on. And my apron, because eventually I'll get paint on my clothes. Okay, so I'm going to make up the resin. I'm going to need about 5 or 6 here, about 4 here. That's 6 and 4 is 10, and this is pretty deep. 10 and 10 is 20. I'm thinking at least 20 ounces. But I'm going to see if I get away with, I don't have to make those that deep. I don't have to make these that deep. So I'm going to use the 16 ounce thing and go up to 16 ounces and see if I can do it with 16 ounces. This doesn't have to be that deep either. So let's do it. Going to put part A 8 and part B 8. Starting with A. Put A in first. 8. I guess I could go 20, but be hard to stir. 8 of this. 6, 7, 5.9, 8.2. Perfect. 8.2. Perfect of A. And I need 8.2 of B. Put this back to 0. 8.2 of this. Six, 7, 8.1, another drip. 8.2, 8.2.3. That should be close enough.
Call from Joey. Hi, Joey.
Okay, here we go. I'm going to stir this for 4 minutes at least, and then put in my pigment paste, Baltic Day Royal Blue. Okay, it's pretty dark, I hope. I guess I could always make it a little darker, but with a pinch of black, but hope I don't have to do that. So let's stir it for I need a big stick. Don't know where it went. Okay, I guess I'll use this one, and I'll get back to you after I stir for 4 minutes, okay? And add in my paste. I'll get back to you in about 4 minutes. Okay, I've made up a very dark background to pop out the front more. And I had to keep adding a lot of the paste because it just, I guess it's not the most best quality paste. It's by Baltic Day. And but I put in purple and also this royal blue. So between the two, I think it made a pretty dark paste. So I'm going to put this one in first. That is dark. Nice. Now I'm going to see how much I want it to come up the sides. If I have to make up more for the other one, I will. The main thing is I get it all the way to the edge. I could make it come up all the way to the top of the mold, and I probably am, so I get a nice border covering that glass too, making sure it covers the glass by making it come up to the edge. And that should be enough for this. A little bit more here and there. The main thing is afraid I'm going to drop this. Better really hold on to it. Okay. It could go a little more in places. Holding on to this and just making sure I fill the edges. I think we're good mostly. A couple of drops in a couple of other places. That's it. Looks like it's covered all the way around. So I'm going to do thin layer here. You might need more. I might not go as high with this as I want, as I did with ordinarily with other ones. Let me see if we can. I'm saying 20. I still might have to do 20. A couple more. I'm waiting for this to level out. Just want to make sure it goes to the edge. It's leveling out. I'm afraid I'm going to drop the cup. Okay, is this going to be enough for this? And have I got enough on this one? This one needs a tiny little bit more here. Let's see if this is going to be enough. I hope so. I think it is. I think it is. Doesn't have to be thick. It just has to go all the way to the sides. Look at that. By golly, I think I got enough. All right, let me finish this one off where I think it needs a couple little spots, and 16 ounces was enough to do it all. Okay. Beautiful. A little bit higher here, I think. I'm not sure. Sure not where the top of this thing ends. It's hard to see where the top of this mold ends. Okay. A little bit here. Okay. Might have went over. Like I said, it's hard for me to tell for some reason where the top of this mold ends. I might have to do some grinding, sanding later. Okay. And with that, I'll finish the rest. Well, this guy's pretty good. Just finish it off. Let me get a stick. Let me get the stick and finish this off. Quite a bit in here. Let me make sure I got enough on the edge here. Good. And the rest can go in here. That's it. I love the color. It's a nice, rich, dark color. It's not black, but it's not... It's more black than blue, but it's... Not sure. Okay, so a little squirt with alcohol ink. Not alcohol ink, with just alcohol. Get rid of some bubbles. Okay. That might be a bug. Okay. Now we just think that's a bubble. So if it is a bubble, here's my skewer. It's a bubble, let's just burst it. Or if it's a bug. Let's bury it. Go. Here we go. Okay. Just gotta let it dry. Woohoo! Okay, that's enough for tonight. See you tomorrow for the unveiling, the unmolding. Good night. All right, it's time for the unfolding. I think this time we are going to get petals. I really do. I think we are going to get petals. At least on one of them anyway. Let's take a peek. Without much ado, 1, 2, 3. Yes, there's petals. There's petals. Just a couple little blobs, but mostly petals. Not completely cured. Finally, got the petals. Beautiful. Just beautiful. Okay. Beautiful navy blue background. And there's petals. Hallelujah. Okay, we'll leave this face down on a nice clean paper towel because I don't trust the silicone mat is clean. Let it continue to cure flat. And let's look at this one. Now this one, the back of it has a little tiny pimple. And I'm not sure why that is. But let's take a look at the front. Here it comes, the unveiling. Oh, happy day. More petals. So definitely letting the epoxy, the paste, heat up a little bit. And nice thin one too. And also allowing the initial resin that was put down to heat up a little bit, maybe 10 minutes. I mean, you can use a thermometer, you know. Some of them do use a thermometer to test the resin. I just let it wait a while. But there's my petals. I've got petals and a beautiful center. The back is nice, except for that little pimple, which it'll dry. It'll cure. It'll cure, I think. We'll see. But I got my petals, and I'm so excited. So excited. Okay, one more piece. So happy to get the petals. Okay, this is a big piece. And I wasn't aiming for petals on this. So let's see what I've got. Oh, I think it's going to be pretty. Oh, yeah, it is pretty. There it is. I love this this navy blue edge. Isn't that gorgeous? Midnight, like a midnight blue. Beautiful. Perfect. It does have a 3D effect to it. Beautiful piece. All right. I'm happy. Have a great day, people.